rail bridge than they did when Brunello did it as a suspension bridge for horses and carts. And the piers likewise on his most famous bridge, which is the Clifton suspension bridge in Bristol.
אני עושה וידאו.
Goes over the Avon Gorge. The piers there are likewise hollow. He didn't finish Clifton suspension bridge during his lifetime, only completed the piers and the towers. The bridge was completed by fellow engineers. They could see the exposed shoreline, and it would go down 3 or 4 times as much as that, which is low.
Disembark here for Tate Modern,
Until
Shakespeare's
1750.
Globe and St Paul's Cathedral. When leaving, please ensure you take all your belongings with you. Before disembarking, Oyster users are reminded to have their Oyster card ready to touch out to avoid paying an incorrect fare. Please take a moment to read the safety cards in the seat pockets. Safety instructions can also be found on notices around the outside deck.
First Blackfriars Railway Bridge of 1864, and immediately past that, the present Blackfriars Bridge from the station south. The second Blackfriars Railway Bridge of 1884, and the architect was a man called John Wolfe Barry, whose father Charles had built the Houses of Parliament, and the chief engineer, in partnership with John Wolfe Barry, was Henry Mark Brunel. He was the grandson of Mark Brunel, who built the tunnel, and the son of Isambard, who built the bridge. Just remembered because he wasn't the architect and designer, but the chief engineer. And that's the third Brunel. And now we're coming up to Bankside and the Globe Theatre. It's quite fun. If you're walking further down the Thames as the tide comes up,
Bankside.
you've got to, because in central London there are stairways every 30 metres, but further down they're much farther apart, and if you get stuck, I've done it myself, you have to walk very, very speedy, run to make for a stairway to get out. It comes up pretty fast. But you do see quite a lot of people with metal detectors. So this is Bankside, the thin white house just to the left of the brick-built house, not owned by Christopher Wren, but stayed in by Christopher Wren on many occasions. Wren, the main person responsible for the reconstruction of the city after the Great Fire of 1666. There were 95 churches in the City of London before the fire. 88 of them were destroyed or damaged. And apparently in 1 year alone, Wren was responsible for 17 simultaneous church building projects. That narrow cream one with the flagpole, that was Reagan. Wren, yes, 17 simultaneous church building projects, and I understood from my day out a fortnight ago, he was MP for Weymouth as well. So, that's not stopping you, so I'm going to speak. So the Globe Theatre is the most notable of the four Elizabethan Jacobean theatres that stood here. Most notable because that's the one Shakespeare worked in as an actor, that's the one in which 12 or 15 of his first nights took place. Everything very accurate about that reproduction by Sam Wanamaker, except the original Globe did not occupy that site. It was about 50 metres further in. So
the next pier is London Bridge City. When leaving, please ensure you take all your belongings with you. Before disembarking, Oyster users are reminded to have their Oyster card ready to touch out to avoid paying an incorrect fare. Please take a moment to read the safety cards in the seat pockets. Safety instructions can also be found on notices around the outside deck.
That was the red light district of the Elizabethan Jacobean period. The city farms on the other side were mainly Puritan, like the theatres and the taverns and the inns over in the city with the noise and the fighting and the drunkenness. That's what pushed over here on the south bank, where incidentally there were 5 prisons. I'll just make reference to the prisons in a minute because it has a reference on Brunel. Winchester Wharf there on the right, very resonant name around here. This is
here for the Tower of London and Tower Bridge. When leaving, please ensure you take all your belongings with you. Before disembarking, oyster users are reminded to have their oyster card ready to touch out to avoid paying an incorrect fare. Please take a moment to read